Hello everybody, back here again for vlog a day, and today is Friday the 25th, and today was a lovely, beautiful day to be alive. Got up this morning for a decent time frame. It's actually up way earlier than I should have been, but dogs started making noise, and they were up earlier than I was hoping for, but got up and got them out. Wife was able to stay in bed a little longer. She was about an hour after I was up and out. And she got up and around. I went out and jumped in the hot tub, got the dogs outside. We chilled out there for a little bit, and then she got up, got my morning text a minute she was alive, and I got back in, got dried up, got cleaned up, got the dogs all fed, and then she headed off to work. And asked her if she was staying home again today, and she said that she was kind of really thought about it, but it sounds like most everybody else is in management side is out of town for trade shows and all kinds of stuff and whatnot, so she's kind of feeling like she needs to be there to help put out immediate fires that might erupt. So she went ahead and headed into the office, and it was a good day for her for the most part. She said she was pretty exhausted still. She's pretty tired, but she made it, and it looked like it was a fairly uneventful day. Nothing too major popped up and happened in the process, but went ahead after the dogs got all fed, got them back outside. We were playing around a little bit, getting a few things done here and there, nothing too major, and got some yard work done and all the good fun that comes with it. So yay, yard work. And just some days I don't mind it, other days I don't know, it just seems like it wears on me more, so it is what it is. But my neck and my shoulder is pretty damn sore today. Finally got adjusted to the chiropractor, which I was trying to do months ago when I first went there, and they've been dragging this shit out for it's been over a month. I'm not sure how long it's been. I have to go back and look, but yeah, it's, I don't know, super excited about finally being able to be adjusted, but it's going to take a while because my body does not accept adjustments very quickly. I usually often have to be adjusted multiple fucking times so I can get it to stay in place, basically. So my body, once it's been out this long, it'll take a bunch of adjustments to get put back where it needs to be. So the one thing I was hoping for, I'll get to hiccuping. I get to a lot of hiccups, and if I get adjusted often, I can get rid of my hiccups. And I got adjusted and I still got my hiccups. So definitely, that part sucks, but it is what it is. So yeah, hung around with the dogs all day. Other than that, didn't really get a lot done. Got a little bit done in the garage, kind of moved a few things around and stuff, keeping it organized. Also decided tonight I was going to go ahead and cook. I think it was tri-tip. That's what we had. And then I grabbed an arm roast also. So I'm going to do that tomorrow. And hopefully Karen will go get some grocery shop in the morning, because I need to get like some potatoes and carrots and mushrooms and onions and everything goes in to a slow cooker for my roast, and hopefully that'll go well. So, but yeah, pretty much just didn't really get a lot done today. Like just a dog day, just hanging out with them. The puppy is a little bit of a pain in the butt. Overall, it's not the end of the world, but she requires a lot more attention, and she's always like scared of everything. So like a leaf blows by and she jumps and runs after it, barks and scares the shit out of herself. So when she barks and scares the shit out of herself, she scares the shit out of other dogs, which becomes a problem as well. So yeah, it's kind of a thing. But she's a cute little dog, but she's a bit of a pain in the ass at the same time. But overall, not too bad. So I went ahead and headed out to get my run in, and went ahead and put her in her crate, because they kind of had mixed signals from them whether or not they put her in the crate or not when they're not home. And I thought, well, I'll just put her in. It's no big deal. So she was in there while I went and got my run done, got back from a run, and had been marinating the steaks in some soy sauce and whatnot, and Worcestershire and whatever else I was going to mix in there. I don't remember what, some lemon juice and whatnot. So Karen got home from work, and I went ahead and fried those up in Pam and sauteed them up and had herself a nice little meal. We did some frozen mixed vegetables as well, and it turned out pretty good. It's a little bit, it wasn't the best steak I've ever cooked in my life, but it wasn't too bad. So yeah, I had a nice little meal, chilled out, watched a little bit of TV, headed back outside the dogs, reached out to one of the other owners that's dropping their dog off tomorrow to set up a time to drop off, because I'm going to go check out, there's a plant sale at the Humane Society, animal shelter, whatever you want to call it. They do, I don't know, every once in a while they do a sale, and they sell a bunch of plants for $5 or $10 a piece. And sometimes you get plants that aren't even worth $5, and other times you get plants that are really nice and really cool, and all goes to charity. All the plants are donated, and all the money goes to the shelter itself to buy food and cleaning supplies and all that fun stuff. So yeah, basically she wanted to drop off right about the same time that the sale starts. And I was like, yeah, God damn it. I'm not sure how well this dog's going to do with the new puppy, or how well the new puppy's going to do with this dog, I guess. Having a better way of looking at it. And I said, hey, is there any chance we can just meet there at the sale? And, you know, I basically set wait at the sale, grab your dog, and by the time you would have dropped off here and got back there, but not the same damn time anyway, because it's about 15-20 minutes away, and she lives north of there as well. And she's like, well, I can bring it later and stuff, but I need to be up here by this time. She wanted to be back where she was going by noon. I'm like, that's no big deal. So we hum-hawed around. I was kind of really hinting towards like, also she wanted to drop off like 9:30, and I'm like, that definitely, I don't think it's gonna work, because I want to be at the sale at 10, and she's always late. Not like bad late, but between 5 and 25 minutes late. So she's 25 minutes late. Now I've already would have left to go to the sale. And this definitely don't work, so I don't want to introduce dogs when I'm not there. So I'm like, either you got to meet here at like 9 at the absolute latest, or meet here after I get back from the sale. Which I said, if we can just meet at the sale at 10:30, figure we get there at 10, it won't take me half an hour. She meets me there at the sale. I take the dog, bring the plants and the dog home. Also, even then, is by the time she got back, it would have been 10:30 before she got back to that part of town anyway. So we hum-hawed around. She goes, I'll just bring him to him after you. I'm like, okay, I'll be back here at the latest at like 10:25, 10:20, that kind of thing, because she wanted to be up there. She said something about like 11, something like that, 11:30. I'm like, no, like you want to be up there by noon. So there's no way, like, let's make it 10:30. Like, I'll be back home by 10:30. So I reached out to her a little bit after 10, so I got there 20 till 10. And like, I'm like trying to do the math in my head. Like, if I get there early, get back. And she was like, okay. So she agreed she's gonna bring the dog over when I get back from the sale. I told her I'd text her when I was done at the sale and let her know I was on my way back home. So though it took way longer than it should have. And part of it is the fact that she's like wanting to be accommodating and like whatnot. But sometimes, like, if you just tell me what actually, I gave you 3 options, pick the best option that works for you. All 3 of those options work for me. And that's one of the things that I find sometimes with people that have a hard time with, is like letting them know, like, I give you all 3 options that are best suited for me. You just need to pick the one that works. Don't try and think you're going to change it to make it better for me too. So it's kind of a strange one, but it is what it is. So from there, hung out with the dogs, had myself a nice cigar, and then headed back in. Wife said she wanted to watch something with me, so we stayed up and watched the Frasier. I had some chips and dip with my AE dip leftover from Iowa that I brought back with me, and I'm gonna be eating that a lot lately because I gotta get eaten before it goes bad. So it is what it is there. But yeah, had a great little time and chilled out. We got the dog put in the crate and let her settle in for the night. Let her too end up sleeping in my bed, and we're all good to go. So that's all I got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.